Ramana Maharishi was an Indian holy man, noted for reminding us that those who go in search of God find the self. Those who go in search of the self find God. This song is the chronicle of such a search. Lincoln Daniel. On his 18th birthday, Lincoln Daniel left his home to find a life of his own. For most of his young years had been passed in asking questions of himself and of his world. But the answers that he'd gotten seemed to him like cotton candy, pastel-feathered whisper clouds lightly wrapped around a wand. And if this was all thereafter, he thought that it was not how life was found. Some years were passed in solitude as Lincoln learned his way through the maze of paths of pilgrims. In the company of keepers he was called upon to cry out, he'd been saved, he'd been saved. But slavery has more faces than a lash or dollar sign. Belonging can have hooks and claws that make one's mind go blind. And if this is what they made of life, he'd rather take his chances with his time. Then somewhere down the road, Lincoln Daniel made his home and started his own family. With a wife and young son and an ocean to call comfort, he wrote songs of being born. But aloneness is not salved by love, it's found inside one's soul. Pilgrims seem to need more life than others have to hold. And seekers don't stop seeking, though they sometimes appear slowed by growing old. And the road that ever goes on leads beyond the shadowlands of even right or wrong. Creator's ways are made of wings that lift us up to see. Everything that happens that is meant to set us free. So Lincoln took his family and left to find his soul somewhere in a western city, where the sunsets are so golden and his life is now unfolding with a dream, with a dream. He says a spirit calls him in a way he's never known. It's far beyond the feeling that he's grown. He says it's like an autumn wind that suddenly has turned from cold to warm. And the road that ever goes on leads beyond the shadowlands of even right or wrong. Creator's ways days are made of wings that lift us up to see. Everything that happens that is meant to set us free. Everything that happens that is meant to set us free.